Hey Timbo, just want to let you know your hard work on the practice field is getting noticed. I am going to go with I'm motivated and working hard. I would love to start right now, but I'm not going to be like that cocky backup running back. Just want to be humble. We are a rookie after all. Coach Taylor is watching closely. Keep it up and you'll get your shot to start soon. Stay focused. Thank you, Marshawn. We will certainly stay focused and keep doing what we're doing, especially when we're ripping off a 75-yard touchdown for our only play of a game. But we need to jump into some training here. We are good on our wear and tear right now. We're going to go with the intense running back screen extra aggression for our training this week to hopefully get ourselves a nice little chunk of influence with our head coach. So we need to receive a pass and get as many yards as possible. Score is determined by how many yards we've gained. Touchdown is a big reward. 15 or more yards increases our score multiplier. I don't know if we've done this on the series yet or not, but I feel like the screen is going to be quite handy for us moving forward with the Bengals. We had the block to the inside there, so I think the outside run was probably our best option. We've got the block to the inside. We'll come inside, even though there's going to be more defenders coming from the inside. We have 6 plays or 6 reps remaining to try and get ourselves a decent score on the board. We are trying to gain these 15 yards, but we're not really getting amazing blocks. Apart from that pancake, we'll go back across the other side of the field. Unfortunately, we do have the safety on that side of the field ready for us. Try and juke inside, didn't quite get that off. So it looks like we might have to go ahead, excuse me, and hit another try on this. In fact, I don't actually know. I think it might have been, 2K points for the bronze medal in this running back screen drill. Kind of ran into our blocker there. That's my bad. But we're trying to get 15 yards per play. And obviously, not going to be as simple as that all the time. Got 1,800. Not quite. We need 625 more to get a bronze. So we are going to go ahead and try this again. So we need 2,500 for a bronze. That's kind of our aim every time we do these drills, is just to go ahead and try and get ourselves a oh, that's a huge gain. Lovely. But we are trying to excuse me, we are trying to gain a bronze medal as much as we can, because at least that way we'll be able to gain some influence fairly easily, I guess you could say, when it comes to the head coach. We couldn't quite get anywhere there. We had a double team block on the first defender. We kind of need our second offensive lineman to get, there we go, out in front of us a little bit earlier to allow us the best possible option of getting through the tackles. But we've got ourselves 2 bronze, so we'll see how close we can get to the silver medal here. Okay, no one blocked number 42 at all, which is unfortunate, but we still gained a few yards on that particular rep. Wait for 64 to get his block. So we're at 3,500. I don't actually know what the silver medal requirement was. It might have been 4K, but we will run that in for a touchdown, and we do get the silver. Excuse me, I can't get my words out today without having to cough, but we do get the silver on the final rep, which is very nice. Gives us some nice influence towards Zach Taylor and our head coach, meaning we should be one step closer to starting. In fact, I believe we just have hit the starting requirement, which is to be level 4 influence with Zach Taylor. We have now got that. So hopefully, going into this next game, we have indeed reached halfback 1, which is lovely to see. So going into this next game, we should be starting a game, which means we get more reps, which means we can get better stats and help the team a lot better, which would be lovely. So we've got an impromptu live stream on socials. You have the chance to make a surprise appearance on a fan's live stream. It might be good for the mentions, but your agent doesn't like these impromptu spots. We're going to go ahead and do the impromptu live stream. Allows us to build with our fan base. It also allows us to build with a hacker. Don't really know what that is going to allow us to achieve moving forward. Yes, okay, we have kind of been ignoring our agent, but sometimes you've got to do the best thing for the fans. We do have level 7 on our fan base, so we could probably start going down the agent route a little bit more moving forward. But going into the game against the Minnesota Vikings, we should be starting this game, which would be nice to see. We need to get 2 good whole hits in order to achieve our coach's objective. So hopefully we can get that done as well. But we're going to jump into this game against the Vikings and see if we can help our team get a victory after becoming the starter for this team as well. So it is game time against the Minnesota Vikings here. Excuse me. And we are up 7-3 coming in the first quarter. So we must not have got on the first drive of the game, which is a bit strange because we have got halfback 1. But I do wonder if that's just going to kick in when it comes to the next game. But we'll have to kind of wait and see. But we are going to try and get some good hole hits as we need to with our coach objective. We've got the motion. There is the hole. It is the short rush. The hole wasn't quite there, unfortunately. It says missed hole run, but we had a defender on us literally from the get-go. We're going to go with the flip here. We're on 3rd and 2. So I am hoping we'll be able to get this first down. We couldn't quite make the edge. I was thinking about potentially trying to juke back, but I thought no, we'll just go for the first down here. That's the main thing we're looking to try and achieve. Let's go for a pass play here. I know we need to try and hit the holes for the runs when we go through the offensive line, but I would much prefer to allow our offense to flow quite nicely. Let's go for the halfback zone weak here. Try and get through the hole between our offensive linemen. There is literally no hole there. Could get the juke off, but we will take the first down long rush there as well. Getting through these holes and getting a good hole hit is going to be a little bit hard to do if our offensive linemen aren't quite allowing us to get through the specific hole that we need. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal. Again, the hole wasn't really there. I didn't really have a cut to make either. We'll go for a pass play again. We're on 2nd and 11. We need to try and get these yards. I'm not going to be a ball hog. I think I kind of say this in every episode. I don't really want to be a ball hog. Nice block. Great route running, which is always nice to see. It allows us to gain a little bit for our teammate grading. But we are going to go for a run because we've got 2 yards to gain. No one blocked him. No one blocked him at all. That is he coming up injured after that hit? It looks like he is. But yeah, we did get the first down. There was literally no blocker on the defensive player that came screaming through there, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and skip through this. The Vikings are 1-1. We're 0-1-1. So hopefully we can get our first win on the board here. Don't tell me that we are simming the rest of this game. I'll cry if we are. Looks like we are, but it looks like we are... I was about to say on top, but we are not on top. We end up losing that game. So we had one drive to try and get a touchdown there. Didn't get anything going. So I'm hoping that going into the next game, we are starting the game rather than coming in as a backup and getting one drive, because we have got enough influence with coach to be able to get the starting role. But I imagine where the game had finished last time around, when we finished last episode, we just didn't have, obviously we didn't have the rep then, so I think it carried over into the next one. But we have got the depth chart done. We do have 3 skill points we can go ahead and use. One thing I am going to very quickly do is I'm going to go ahead and change some of my abilities. I really want Secure Carrier, but I think we're going to go for a human joystick, and we're also going to go ahead and put do we want to put Secure Carrier back on? I think we do, right? I'm going to leave Duke Elite for now. We'll put Duke Elite back on when we have the next skill or ability slot unlocked. I'd rather have human joystick just to see if we can like change our momentum without obviously sacrificing our speed. So that's why we're putting on the human joystick, just to see if it helps out in that kind of regard. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade our core skills here. So when it comes to this, our Duke move is up to a silver, so I think I'm happy to leave that as it is right now. I think, how many skill points do we need for that? We need 2 for that. I think we need 4 in total there. So I think we just put the last one into catching. So 1 into carrying, 1 into catching. Upgrade for 3 skill points there, putting us at a 71 overall. So we are gaining the overall. What am I trying to say? We're gaining the overall standing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Either way, let's go ahead and get into the meeting with our coach. Rating, that's the word I was looking for, rating. So, coach's office in week number 4. Timber, you're stepping into the starting role, and it's well deserved. Okay, so yes, we didn't have enough rep to start the game against the Vikings, but we are going into the next game as a starter, which will be lovely to see. Embrace this opportunity with confidence, knowing you've truly earned it. I certainly will, coach. I am very happy and excited to get the ball rolling as your starting running back. Really, really want to try and make an impact when it comes to the Cincinnati Bengals, because right now we are not doing too hot. We're not doing amazing. Are you ready for the pressure of turning this team around? I am here for my teammates, is what I'm going to say. I'm here for teammates. Obviously, I'm here for the fans as well, but I really, really want to be here for the teammates. We are 0, 2, and 1 right now. Not a great start to our season whatsoever. But let's see if we can go ahead and get this done. What's the plan to earn your teammates' trust? We're going to go ahead and we're going to be respectful. We're just starting in the halfback position. We are a rookie. We don't want to go in there all guns blazing and be like, oh, we're the best running back on this team. We just want to be humble. New character unlocked, which is the media. So I'm imagining we're going to have some media moments moving forward in this game. Potentially some interviews. We'll have to wait and see. We did gain some influence with our agent, which is quite nice to see. But we have training once again. Halfback reaction, footwork, and that is a long distance. I think we'll go ahead with the intense training again, because we do want to go ahead and try and keep building our influence with our head coach. So run through all of the circular hotspots as quickly as possible to earn points, and then head to the end zone. Each hotspot you enter will cause a new one to appear elsewhere. Run out of bounds will result in failure. I can't remember what the hurdle button is. What's the hurdle button? I can't remember. Ball carrier. Triangle. Triangle is hurdle. I did actually press triangle out of pure instinct, so should have really looked that up before we got into get through the... Oh, we got to go through these as well. Hurdle it. Oh, I couldn't quite get to the end zone. Okay, we might have to redo this one. I don't know what our goal is for getting to... I pressed triangle twice there, but hey-ho. I don't know what the goal is for bronze here. But we got into the end zone. That's the main thing right there. These are really long runs, to be fair. But we have ripped off quite a few long runs so far this series. So we can't be too upset about it being a long run-in. Long running one. Okay, we managed to get to the bronze tier, which is nice. So we won't have to redo this. Obviously, I would like to be able to go ahead and... well, I pressed triangle. I pressed X first, but I did definitely press triangle. I swear. There's a gap there. Go! Get to the end zone. Yes, okay. We got bronze, that's the main thing. As I keep saying in this series, as long as we can get to bronze and get some sort of influence with our head coach, Zach Taylor, I'll be happy. Because even though like the golds and stuff are better, it is what it is. Was that a bye week, by the way? Must have been a bye week. Because I did training and now it's come back to an agent meeting. Okay, is what it is. We'll go and see our agent. I think it might have been. I don't know. I can't remember. Thanks for having me over. I've got exciting news. Ooh, okay. Oakley is showing interest in a brand partnership if you keep performing like you have been. Ooh, yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Been a fan of their gear. Definitely been a fan of their gear. They love your style on the field and your visibility, but it's not just about image, of course. They want someone who backs up the hype with consistent high-level play. I got you. I'm not already there. I've had some good flashes, but I'm not already there. We need to continue to push forward. I am committed to doing whatever it takes indeed. Oakley wants more than just a face for ads. They want a real ambassador. Sounds good to me. If you maintain this pace and keep earning recognition, we'll have this deal in the bag. I got you. We have this in the bag for sure. We just need to help our team beat the Denver Broncos. Okay, so I think that kind of kicked in early because of the influence we got with our agent through becoming the starter. We're not going to go to the stream. We're going to go to our PT. Just because we did a little bit for the fans last week. This time around, we're going to go ahead and stick to our PT. So we're on a Monday night prime time against the Denver Broncos, who are currently, I think, 2-0-1, I think I saw as their record. So hopefully we can give them a loss here. But regardless, let's jump in to the game against the Broncos and see if we can help the Bengals get the first win on the board for the season. Wow, this is sick. I like this a lot. Bo Nix and the Broncos. The team that is currently leading the division that my Chargers are in. Chargers got an absolute thumping from the Jags last week. Thankfully, on the day of recording this video, they have a bye, so we can rest up and hopefully come back stronger.
That's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys just about set to go.
So you've gained more yards than we've allowed, which is quite nice to see.
On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos.
And the Broncos have allowed slightly more yards than they've gained, but they've still got a decent amount of wins under their belt. 2 wins compared to our 0. And we are indeed starting this game right after kickoff, which is lovely to see. So we need to rush for a touchdown and rush for 6+ yards 3 times. Not a problem. We will start this off with a running play. We need to go straight through the tackles if possible. Nope, but we will go ahead and get through the gap for a medium rush. Excuse me. We'll go for a toss here. Oh, dear me. Go for the toss, see if we can get the edge here, get the first down. Jamar, who is blocking that guy, bro? Who the hell is blocking that guy? Nobody. Okay, we'll go for a pass play. Unfortunately, one of our O linemen has gone down injured. He might still be in the game, I'm not sure, but I'm open. Oh, get that first down. Yes. Lovely, lovely. Oh, Volson, why are you going down? Everyone's going down injured this time. This game, even. Let's go for another run through the tackles here. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually do any tosses, because they just seem to get blown up every time I run them. Okay, the Broncos defense in game and in real life are really good, so it's going to be difficult for us to get loads of yards in this game. There was a big hole that P. Ryan gave us, but didn't manage to get ourselves anywhere near it. We're not doing curls just because the curls means we're coming through like a bit of a wheel route in the backfield, and every time I've run that, Joe's decided he's going to toss us the ball in the backfield and we get absolutely blown up, so we won't be running that play anytime soon. But we did get a first down off of that. I feel like we'll go inside zone. I feel like our balance so far this series between run and pass is quite nice, but now that we're the starter, it will allow us the opportunity. There's a huge hole there. Go, go. Yes. It will allow us to have the ability to move the ball a little bit easier. Hopefully, anyway. But that was a nice little run right there. We are not going for. Yeah, we will go for this play. Actually, we'll go for the. It says a wheel route, but it's not a wheel route. If that makes sense, we're going straight downfield.
Play action now, Burrow.
Did they just call screen? They literally just called screen. And I was like, we're not running the screen here. The Broncos had the wrong read on that play for sure.
Here we go.
Oh, there's a gap right down the middle. Went for the juke. We went for the juke. We got the first down. We went for the juke. Didn't quite work out for us, but still, we managed to get the first down. That was the main thing. We want to try and run this football in if we can, because we need to run for a touchdown as one of our coach objectives for the game. We'll go for an ISO weak. We don't really want to go for a stretch at the moment. We may have to sacrifice a potential running touchdown. Never mind. We got in. I was about to say we might have to sacrifice a running touchdown for a passing touchdown, but we managed to get in regardless. So we'll take that. That is lovely. First touchdown as a starter for the Bengals. I will definitely take that. And that ticks off one of our objectives. We might even have ticked off both of our objectives, to be fair. So we need, what, 3 runs of a certain yardage or more? I can't remember how many yards it was. But then we also need to run in for a touchdown. We've got the first points on the board. Oh, sorry, the Broncos are 0-3. I thought I saw their record as being better than that, but still, okay. So either one of us that win here, if there is a win, because there could be a tie, but either one of us that potentially could win here will end up getting our first tick on the board, so to speak. Alrighty, coming out with a pass play on first down, which is fine. We've kind of already done our poor route running, but we didn't really have a gap to run through there, unfortunately. Go for another run play here. Try and mix it up as much as possible. There's another gap for us there. We did duke out the safety, but unfortunately, the cornerbacks and linebackers rallied to the football very well for the Broncos. Let's go for the deep cross here.
Right up the gut, number one. Got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Oh, Joe, you're putting that behind us, bro. That might have been my bad. I might have ran a little bit too high on the route, but that was literally a guaranteed first down if Joe hits us there. Oh, there was a hole. My eyes lit up. We could have gone for big yardage there. Really well played by the Bengals. The Broncos defense even.
Between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Why is he throwing the ball behind me, man? Joe, you can see the angle I'm at. Stop throwing it behind me. To be fair, that could be my fault. I could be running the route incorrectly, or I could be running a little bit too high on the route. But he's got to see where I'm going with that, man. I'm open. Like, both plays that he's thrown the ball behind me, I'm open, man. Never mind. Let's see if we can hold. We did hold the Denver Broncos, so that's fine. We'll certainly take that. But I am looking at the clock, and it looks very similar to the clock that we just had in the second. Could be wrong, but it looks like very much like the clock timing that we had left in the. Don't know why I've apparently missed my whole run, where I'm going literally where the run should go. But we're going to go ahead and hit the screen here. Bro, you got to get a better block on him there. What the hell was that block? You've got to get a better block there. What the hell was that?
That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away.
Yeah, because my lineman just decided he wasn't going to go ahead. Get there, Chase. Ooh. But my lineman just decided he wasn't going to block for me.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a 2-minute warning. We're going off the field. I love how we're losing our influence with Marshawn because we're not getting first downs. But I'm just like, that's not always on me. It's not always on me. Oh, we're coming out with less than a minute left in the first half. One thing I would like to know is how can we call the timeouts personally? Can we do that is the question. No, wrong one. Game controls. I want to see if there's any way we can just... There's got to be a button to call a timeout. If you guys know what the button is to call a timeout, please let me know. Because I'm not 100% sure what it is. But, of course, we are going to be going for passing plays. I think we'll go for a slip screen to start with. Hopefully we can get some more blocks from our linemen here. We can. Get out of bounds, get out of bounds. Yeah, first down and out of bounds. We will take that. We're not going to go for another slip screen. I don't want to be predictable. This is the one route I don't like running. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take the reception. At least we didn't get... So what we've got, 34. We don't need to go for verticals yet.
But a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said,
what the hell? Why are you throwing me that football, Joe? I know I'm your first read, but why? I mean, we need something a bit more like bench here. We need to try and get a little bit further downfield. We want to try and get into field goal range for our kicker.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two short of the red zone.
Why are we going for a pass? Why are we going for a pass? Why are we going for a pass? That's why I want to be able to call a timeout. Because with accelerated clock on, even when I called a play, as soon as I call that play, there's going to be no time left. So I need to figure out the button for timeout. So if we're in that situation again, we could call a timeout and get a kicker on the field. And I don't know why we didn't go for that. Probably because we didn't call a timeout. And as I said, I don't actually know the button for a timeout. But it's 7-7 still. Our defense are doing a lot of good work to keep the Broncos out of the end zone. We just need to get in the end zone or get a field goal ourselves.
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know. It's
oh, whoa. Jesus. Okay, we're all the way back here. So they must have punted, which is fine. Oh, that's a huge gap. Let's go, P-Rang. I think that might be Samaj. I'm not too sure. But a fullback run there, caught him off guard, which is nice. Kind of tried. I wanted to try and wait for a gap.
Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Oh. Yeah, I don't manage much because our offensive line aren't quite blocking for us properly. In terms of, like, we're not getting the holes that we need to break through for, like, a big game.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow.
I was supposed to say touchdown? What the hell? First down is what I'm trying to say. We'll take it. It's nice, though. We managed to call the correct plays to try and keep this drive going. But we're going for another run. We are running towards... I was about to say less defenders, but... Snap the football! Jesus, there's a huge. I was looking at the clock for the end of the third, and I was just like, just snap the football, otherwise we're not getting this playoff. Well, currently, our touchdown that we scored in the first quarter has been the only touchdown that we've managed to do even. Same with the Cincinnati Bengals. We're playing for them. Same with the Broncos. Just want to snap this football here. No one's blocking him, bro. He's just screaming through our offensive line. Literally screaming through our offensive line. We could not do anything there.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate.
Yeah, went to the edge, but we had number 49 of the Broncos literally scream through our line unblocked. No one even close to him, and we couldn't even make any sort of play. As I said earlier in this game, though, the Broncos have got a really good defense in real life as well as in game, which is why it's only 7-7. Well, I had to go away from where the run was supposed to go because we had someone screaming at us again from the left side of our line there. Oh, that's a big hole. Ugh. Managed to get the Duke off, which is nice. That's a much better run for us. Much better run for us. We are not going for stretch. Oh, Burrow's got his X Factor loaded. Oh, get away from him. We saw the exact same player that's been screaming through our offensive line coming once again, so we just managed to avoid that particular player and get ourselves another really nice run. Again, we're not going for a toss play. The toss plays seem to get blown up every time I call them. We're going for the exactly same gap. Literally running right at the bloke. Wow. That blocking was dreadful. That blocking was awful.
You gotta have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run.
I'm not running all the way around because I know from previous experiences that if we ran back and then round like it wants us to, we would end up being in a bad situation. We're going to run this football again. Not that I don't. I was about to say, not that I don't trust Joe Burrow, but I would prefer to. Yeah, it's the same bloke that's been tackling us all game. Yeah, go and sit on the. I don't like any players being injured at all, but yeah, sit on the bench. No, go for that, coach. No, to be fair, I'm joking. Getting the 3 points there is better because our defense have been playing well, and then they can't stop the Broncos when it matters. Jesus Christ.
Touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must.
I can't call a timeout because I don't know what the button is for it, bro. Ah, quick. There we go.
Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one.
Okay, now we know what to do. Just press start and go down to call timeout.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. This is for the ball game.
That is.
And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play!
Now we know what the timeout button is, or at least how to get to a timeout. But that was such a winnable game. Such a winnable game against the Broncos. Ah, that's so frustrating. We put a touchdown on the board. Our defense plays great defensive football pretty much the whole game until it matters. As soon as it matters, they just can't seem to hold the Broncos out of the end zone, man. Aye. Right, let's advance our week. Yes, we are on a losing streak. We're going to be going to the media, and they're going to be like, what can you do to change this around? Guaranteed. Let's have a look. No, Zach Taylor. Okay, 3 losses in a row is a tough swallow. I'm worried things are going to keep getting worse around here. As a locker room leader, what do you think we should do about it? We're going to go for a players-only meeting. Talk to the guys. Try and straighten them up. Appreciate it, Zach. Try and straighten them up. Get them all rallied and ready for the next game because we cannot keep going this direction.
They need somebody to step up and turn things around.
Yep.
This could be his opportunity to do just that.
Yep, that's the plan. Right, boys, we suck. Yeah, this is not who we are. We are indeed better than this. We have to go and prove it. Have to. Yeah, because you're crap. Sorry. Shouldn't be saying that to my teammate. We simplify and we execute. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Calais. Let's go and do something. Yeah, I didn't want to pick the wrong choices there. Like, the first one was like, we're embarrassing ourselves. I was like, no, I'm not putting that one. Not a chance. This is exactly what we've just done now. I'm going to rest in that case. I'm going to rest. It's the same one we've already done. We're starting to feel wear and tear in our chest area, so we're just going to go ahead and chill. We can actually use a nice gold Oakley visor if we really wanted to. Jesus Christ, if we really wanted to, but I am going to leave my black one out. Funeral of a Superfan, we're going to the interview. We are going to the interview. It might be a Superfan, but I would prefer to go to the interview and focus on the football on the field right now, because we are currently 0-3 with 1 tie, and we're going up against the Detroit Lions, who are currently 2-2, if I look to that properly. So let's see if we can get a win on the board. I'm tired of saying it. Let's prove we deserve this win. We are home for this game, which is lovely. Doesn't mean anything if we can't execute a win.
So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar.
Right, let's see if our team-only meeting has actually done anything. They haven't allowed a lot of yards compared to what they've gained, unfortunately. Ours is a lot closer now.
Every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September.
Right, let's do this. The Lions have the football first. Okay. So we need to try and get a player grade of A or higher and win the game. Okay. We will try our best. We will try our best.
Here we go.
Gotta block them better there, dude. 46, what are you doing?
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Let's go for the counter on the weak side, I think, here. It's a bit of a toss play. As I said, I don't really like them, but the other one was a proper toss play. Way to be patient, Timbo. Way to be patient right there. That could have been a run that we lost yards on, and we were a lot more patient in running the football right there. We all go for the zone split. We will go ahead and try and do this again.
It's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they
Okay, managed to get a reasonable amount of yards. Let's go for a Z spot here. Go for a pass play. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going on this pass play, by the way. I didn't really look at it properly. Pass it to... Joe! We are wide open. It might not have been a route that was supposed to be running, but we were wide open, which is why I called for that football. We'll take the first down there. Jamar Chase getting us to the first down there. But we're wide open by the sideline there. We'll go for the RPO. This is like the first RPO that we've called. So it's not even on our scouting report. That's a very good pass, Joe. How's that a block loss, bro?
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I know we went for a block there, but still.
Continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL.
God, touchdown! Yeah, touchdown, Timbo Slice. What is that dance, Timbo? What is that? But that's a lovely, lovely Russian touchdown right there. That's what we need. Set the example to the team. We are serious about getting this win. We are serious about getting this win.
Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
We will take that. Again, we put a score on the board in the first quarter, and then Detroit answer right back. Of course. Right. We'll come out passing. We've come out running on first down quite a lot in previous weeks and in this game. So I think it's going to be better for us if we go ahead and change it up every now and then. We'll go for a bit of a run through the offensive line again. Snap the football! Jesus Christ. Joe's clapping his hands, but the motion on the play didn't allow us to do it. But to be fair, we could just say, oh, we're just trying to draw them offside. We'll go back with the exact same play.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4.
No rush to snap the football here. I hesitated. That's my fault. I hesitated right there. That's my bad. That was a huge hesitation.
He's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Lovely. Jamar Chase is very safe hands when it comes to the passes on 3rd downs right here. We will try a stretch play against the Lions. We just need some good blocks on the outside here.
While that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender.
I could have potentially made the outside there. Could have potentially made the outside there. I saw a bit of a gap and it closed just as I went for it.
Be friendly to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He'll get this ahead for about 3.
Don't know what the hell happened there. I didn't even press any buttons to like spin or anything like that. My player just span by himself.
Here we go.
It was like running his teammates. I was like, there's nothing I can do apart from running into my teammates there, man.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh.
Incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving.
T. Higgins couldn't bring the ball in.
It's 4th down.
That's unfortunate.
So
and we lose some influence again for a failed first down. Really?
Possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion,
not our fault. Not all our fault.
You see the numbers.
Okay, we're holding the line. This is exactly what happened against Denver. We're able to hold the Lions much like we did with Denver. They have packed the box here. But yeah, much like against Denver, we've managed to go ahead and hold the Lions to 7. But I'm hoping this time around, unlike Denver, our team can actually go ahead and actually hold when we need them to. We'll go for a slip screen. They haven't seen a slip screen just yet. We only need 4 yards for the first down. This will be the first time that we are running this slip screen against the Lions. And we do get a lovely first down. And I was aiming to go out for the... yeah, we did get out of bounds. Nice. Let's go from... I was tempted to go for the screen.
Used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Okay, we managed to at least get some positive yards on that play. Why are we going 4 verts at 2nd and 9? What? Why?
Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
Why are we going downfield with a minute 30 left in the game? And what is Joe throwing there?
Before the receiver even knew what was going on.
That was such a weird decision. I'm not going for a slip screen on 3rd and 9. Like, it wouldn't let me pick any other play because obviously my influence isn't high enough.
Working out of the gun, Burrow.
Where is he throwing that football? Oh, over there. I was about to say, where is he throwing the football? Poor route running is bollocks. Bollocks, I tell you. Why? We're going 4 verts again? Why?
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the
I
field.
don't get
but
it.
they
We've
go
still
down to
got
see
a
if they
minute
can
to
score
go.
some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense,
I mean, I'll take that.
you want to possess the ball going.
Oh,
into
let me
halftime.
run this
Don't
football.
give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there.
I get why we're not
See if
running
they
it,
can
by the
turn it
way.
into supports.
It makes sense.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll look
Get out of
to
bounds.
set
Get
up
out of bounds.
screen here.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Stop that clock.
Down inside the 25-yard line. The screen
Let's go for
works 10
slants.
yards and a first
That's the
down.
second screen that we've ran, and the second screen that's been successful. But I'm not going to go back to it just yet.
Now, Burrow.
Jamar Chase catches the football. Let's call a timeout.
Now the Bengals
Call a
get
timeout.
call, the first of their timeouts, as they get it right at the 30
There's probably a
second
quicker way
mark
to
of
call
this
timeouts,
first
but
half.
at least when we press the start button, it
So far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is
it gives us a chance to pause the game anyway.
Field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up.
It is brought in.
Come on, that's more like it, lads.
Higgins. Touchdown,
Lovely catch,
Cincinnati.
T. Lovely catch.
Touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
That is such a good ball, Joe.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from
We will
start
take
to
that.
finish, Mike, you could see the
That's
play
more
clock
like
just
it.
really
Now I know how to call a
fast.
timeout as well. We can
Mix and
preserve
run,
some
mix and
clock,
pass.
which is huge.
Results in the touchdown pass, but really
Gives us a bit more time to
everything
call the
they
play
did, the entire
and
possession
actually
worked
allow us to get
perfection.
the
You
opportunity
can
to score.
sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns.
Because if I didn't
that
realize
goes a-
I could just press start and call a timeout there, I don't think we go 14-7 up
Bengals
into the
offense
half.
ready for their first possession of this second
So we
half.
need a grade A or higher and win the game. I'm hoping that we can continue to build on what we've got so far. Grading wise, I think we're at a B currently. We will. I'm tempted to go to an RPO here, considering where we are on the field as well. It kind of makes them. It makes them think about the run, and then we can just get the ball out really quickly. There's a bit more room to play with. Got 4 yards to gain here. Oh, hold your block, please, man. You hold your block for an extra half a second when I can get to the edge. But there was a linebacker that was literally in the gap that I was supposed to go to, so I'm like, I'm not. Yes, Jamar. Like, I was not going to try and run through that gap. I do not have trucking. Well, I have trucking, but it's not very good.
We're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because
Bruh, my teammates are literally. We are going to go for a toss this time. Our teammates are just not blocking sometimes. Just doing my head in. So how's he come from the strong side of the football and picked up a block? It's a nice stiff arm. I mean, I'll take it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Burrow to throw.
Oh, I thought that was for me. I stopped. Oh, I stopped because I thought that was for me. If I don't stop, I could potentially block for a first down, man.
You know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has a...
Yeah, it's already been decided to not do it.
The Bengals offense
At least our defense are holding that, man. At least our defense are
They'll
holding that.
start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Do I have... Let's go for an inside zone. I was about to say, do I have a different... Oh, we're this close to the... Okay. Our defense must have got a turnover. Nice.
Up the middle they go.
Touchdown!
And he will get into the end zone.
I'll take that. 2-touchdown game. Hell yes. Our defense came in clutch. We should be winning this game. We should be winning this game. As long as our defense continues to play the way they've been playing, we will win this game.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden
20-7, should be 21-7.
You have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're
As long as we get the extra point. 21-7, and we're coming back out onto the field. Lovely. So all we need to do really is burn as much clock as possible whilst also getting ourselves to first down markers. That's literally all we need to do here. Wait, are we in good position again? We're in pretty good position again. Our defense have turned up today. Our player-only meeting definitely worked, for sure. Yeah, I know I missed the hole, but where else do you think I was going to go, man? There's way too many defenders there. Ouch.
You know at this
Okay.
point the defense
Ouch.
has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe?
Well, we have to put it in the air.
By keeping the ball on the ground.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
That's the first sack we've seen on
Up until
Burrows,
this
man.
point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent.
That's
so a
been
pretty good
terrible,
time in the
dude.
game to get their first sack.
Like,
They're trying to get
both
off the
run
field and give the
plays,
ball back to their
we had
offense.
no room
See
to
if they
run
can pull off
at
this
all.
comeback.
It's like Detroit are like, we can still win this game, which they potentially can. But it's just like we had no room to run on either of our plays, and we are now getting battered because we're trying to run the football.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past as they'll try to get this one to the finish line.
Bro, if we come out of this game injured, I'm going to be so upset.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll move
Nice.
this one down inside the
We'll take a
40-yard
third down here.
The Lions all there
Really nice first. Why are you calling a timeout? You're 21-7 down. What are you doing? Dan Campbell, I get that you want to try and do something this game. But still, my friend.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Okay, we're moving a blocker to the wrong side of the football. It's fine though. First down, nice little rush for us again. I don't think we're quite going to make a... I thought I was injured for a second. I don't think we're going to quite make an A grading this game, but that's fine. As long as we can win the game, that's the main thing that we're looking for right now. Why are we looking to throw this football? We don't need to throw this football. I don't get some of the play calls that come up. It's like, oh, we want to throw this football now. Like, why?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, we lost yards because
Easy this time.
they're expecting the run. They're literally expecting the run. Because obviously it's fourth quarter, coming to the 2-minute warning. Like, that's the last essential timeout the Lions have. Our blocking's gone to poo again.
Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Do we just run this football?
So, 2 minutes to play. Here in
Do we
the
run or
second
do we
half.
pass here is the question.
Back for the
They're
conclusion
2-2.
in a moment.
So we've got 3rd and 9. Excuse me. We want to try and get to the first down marker.
Absolute must stop defensively. It's
That's all we want. It's just a first down.
They'll drop to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line.
Like,
and down he goes.
we're not supposed to block Campbell there at all.
Campbell.
It's not even
He
our
gets there
responsibility
for the
to do
sack,
that.
Setting up fourth down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly.
It might have been. It
might
have been our bad there, but at the same time, I'm just like, we're there to do a pass play, but I guess we could have chipped. Even if we chip block the linebacker coming through, he's still going to get to Joe because we're double teaming someone on the edge. I think we might be double teaming Hutchinson, but still, Jesus Christ, we are worn this game, bro. Thank God we've won a game. We have won our first game. Holy smokes. But we're going to have to rest after this game, I think, because that wear and tear looks absolutely horrible. Didn't quite get our A grading, unfortunately, but that's fine. We at least managed to get the first win of the season, which was kind of the main goal for me anyway. So as long as I can win the first game of this this season for us, especially after holding a players-only meeting, then I'll be in a happy place. And we did. So next steps, it's now time to prove you're a core piece of this franchise, someone the organization even can win with. Take the next steps to establish yourself as a mainstay. Cool. So we just need to get to pass protection unlocked, which is quite nice to see. I know we're already there. No, I don't want to quit it. So we've got 3 points. If we very quickly just go to here, we have pass protection, which is interesting. I don't quite know what that means, but still. Playbook level up, which would be nice. Audibles, not really our thing, but still playbook level up again. So yeah, okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. Yeah, we definitely need to rest when it comes to this next game week for sure. So we have 3 points to be able to put onto Timbo here. If I put that on, it will cost us 2 points. But we could potentially get secure carrier there. Just trying to think, is there anything else we want to be putting on right now? We could go into 3 trucking just to put that as a 69. But I think I'm definitely going to put one on carrying, and I think I'll put another one on catching. So at least we can have a 90 carrying and an 84 catching. I think that's where we're going to go with. Put us up to a 72 overall. And we also have silver secure carrier unlocked as well. So we can just go ahead and have a look. We just need 3,000 XP for the silver secure carrier, so that's fine. We will definitely look to try and get that as quickly as we can. Obviously, we need it actually physically on our player for the XP to go up, so that is nice to see. Obviously, we have human joystick as well. Unlock requirements, unlock level 3. Okay, so we can only have bronze human joystick, which is fine. I wasn't too sure. Teammate ability slot. Break tackle drill or short pass drill. Players with this ability grant one of their wide receivers a moderate boost to their chance of breaking tackles. Players with this ability grant their QBs a slight boost. We'll go for the slight boost to our QB. Not too fussed about the wide receiver breaking tackles, but the QB side of things will be very nice to have. And then obviously we'll continue to have run block drill on that side of things. Cool. Okay. We have got Truz now. No tackles made against them will result in a fumble. Yes, please. We will put that on for sure. So we now have an X Factor ability, which is lovely to see. But as you can see, our wear and tear is very, very high. So what we will do real quick is we'll advance to the next game week. So we are going to be ending the video here. I think we have our bye week. Was that our bye week? I think it was our bye week. We're still going to have a rest because we are still quite worn from the previous game, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But regardless of that, guys, I appreciate you tuning into this video. That is going to end it here. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, rating, and subscribe to the channel for more content from myself. I do have a few more channels here on YouTube. If you want to go and check those out, I'll leave links to those in the description down below. But regardless, I appreciate you tuning into this video, and I'll see you in the next one.